Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'm here with this month, March's collab with Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. And it's the collab where we are smashing a small paper pad 2020. So I did smash one already this year in the past 3 months, and I made a traveler's notebook and a spiral bound journal, both journals. So traveler's notebook journal and spiral bound journal from one paper pad, and then made some envelopes and tags and things from the scraps. And so I did use up an entire paper pad in the first really 2 months, because I haven't done anything this month yet. This is just the third month, and I'm just starting on this paper pad now. So my plans are, let me show you. This is a paper pad I got at Walmart on clearance. It was $5, and it's double-sided. And this is usually, I think this was usually $10 at Walmart when it was, regular price. You can see they're very beautiful pages. That's why I got it, because I thought it was pretty, and it is pretty, right? So I've looked through I've been kind of going back and forth on what I want to do. And so I don't want to just, I don't want to waste it. I bought it because it was pretty. They're big, beautiful pages, so of course I'm going to make a journal. So I picked out some books, which I will show you, but I thought I'd go ahead and do something like, why don't I kind of group the like colors together? You see how there's kind of, these are reddish, and then we go into, pinks, and then we go into, let's see, yellows, more yellowish. Then we go into oranges. I'm wondering about grouping those same colors together, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start by busting this paper pad by making some signatures. I want to make 2 signatures, 10 pages each. That's how I'm going to start out. And I want to start out, I've been kind of doing pinks and purples lately, so I want to start out with something different. I want to start out with the yellow. For this one, I was just experimenting to see what size, because I didn't know if I was going to go with traveler's notebook or what size I wanted to do. And I really don't want to, I want to economize the paper. I don't want to waste any paper. And I don't mind having scraps and using up the scraps, but I thought, what if I could just fold this in half and make a page, and all I have left is a strip like this. So I was experimenting with this page here to see the size. And I looked through a lot of my books and picked out some books where this size would fit as a page. So I'm just going to pull out, this one does have some yellows on it. So I want to go pull out these yellows right here and just see how many I have and get those ready as pages. So I would pull out all of these. Let's see, all of these. There's a lot of yellow in here. Okay, all of these. Let's see how many we have. That looks like a good part of the paper pad right there. And I'm not going to make more than one journal at a time. I want to just make this one, using this. I'm just trying to see if there's any more yellows and how much is left. This is what we pulled out. So, there's quite a bit left, but this is quite a bit we pulled out. So let's put this over in back of me here. And I have to cut off all these little strips. So let's see if we can cut off a couple at a time and get a couple of signatures done today, and then we'll go from there. And before this video is over, it's not going to be a long video, because I'm just going to see how these look, how these go, folding them in half, how they look, how they coordinate, and how bulky they are. And then I'll show you my books before the video is over. But let's just see how quick we can do something here with these in just a few minutes. If I control myself, I could just do a plain journal, instead of, it's hard not to decorate I've been finding it hard not to decorate a journal, but plain journals are fun too, and leave it to whoever gets the journal to decorate, right? Put in their pictures and things, writings. This is really neat. This would be a good background for a picture here. This black background. It's really pretty in person. Hopefully it's coming through on the camera. I love the daisies here. These are pretty. Let's see, I need to get these all going in the same direction so we can quickly cut off these ends. Okay. So, okay, I put all my strips up here, all my cut off pages over there, and then we'll fold when I cut. This paper cutter is a little paper cutter. I don't know if it will do 2 pages at one time, but let's check it out and see. Let's give it a test. Pressing hard. Let's see. Yes, I think it did. Good. Very good. Okay. And we'll just get a little assembly line going here and see how many pages we end up just from the yellows. And then see how many more we need to get 10 pages per signature. And I might divide, well, I have to think about that because I've been putting 10 pages per signature in my latest journals, but I've been doing 3 signatures, so we'll see how this ends up. I will have to, no, it won't be all done on this video. It will be done in several videos, I'm sure. In fact, I have another project going on right now, so this will be kind of, I'll finish that one up before I finish this one up, I'm sure. Look how pretty that is. I love the green there in the background too. Very spring, summer. Oops, that little thread there. Paper thread. Okay, strips. Let's gather our strips. Put them in the strip pile. And hope everyone's doing nice and having a good week. Okay. All right, we're organized. So we got them all cut the same size. All the little end pieces off. So let's kind of see which way we might want to fold these. This is cute here. See how it looks like this, but this is actually really neat, like this, or it could be, let's see, oh, this is like a label, could be on top, or it could be on the bottom. I kind of like it on top, and I think I like the black. It's not really black, it's kind of a charcoal, and it's got stripes on there, two-toned, very pretty. So I'm just going to fold these in half quickly. See how much we can get done. So we have 2 of those. So I'm going to put this one in the other signature. As I said, I was going to do 2 signatures. And just see where we end up. So there's 2 of each design. Okay, let me just, before I think I'll fold them and then I'll put them together to kind of see what patterns I want next to each other. You know, so we fold this one out, we folded the other one in. We can always change it, right? You can change anything you want pretty much until it's sewn into the journal. So 2 of these. So I'm having a good week. It's Tuesday, and this is going to be posted. Let's see, this will be posted tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm still working in my office, but we have under 10 people, way under 10 people, so we're allowed to keep working, and we're keeping busy. I haven't gone anywhere on my lunch break or anything. unless I absolutely had to, like this week. I did need to stop by Walmart, and I might have to stop by Walmart again tomorrow and get a prescription. But other than that, not going anywhere unless I absolutely have to. Just staying in on my lunch break. In fact, today I worked through my lunch break so that I could, I mean, I ate lunch at my desk, you know. I just had a sandwich at my desk. But I worked through it so I could leave early. An hour early. So I like that. Get home and do some crafting and some videos and have some fun. Okay. These are really pretty papers, aren't they? Bright and beautiful and cheery and happy. Cheery and happy. Okay, so we got one of each in each pile. So you can see the colors. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so we've got, see, I don't know what book I'm using yet, but if I were to start off with possibly this one, and then go from there, so maybe light, then a dark. I mean, it wouldn't be like this because I'm going to put writing papers in between, but just to start off right now with what I have here. We've got light, dark. Okay, you can see what we have here. Let's do this one next. Then a light one. Then this one. And this one. Let's see. So I wouldn't want that one in the middle. I mean, unless I turned it around, if that was the middle. So let me see. I really like this one here. Let's exchange this one here and like this one here and this one here. Does that work? So we have light, dark, colorful, light, green and greens, light, and that one. That goes well. That goes very well together. Okay, there's one signature. Not done, but you know, with what I have here, using up this paper pad. So this one would be, start off the second signature with a different, see here's the same one, but I would want to start it off with a different, and have a different one in the middle too. So let's see what we have. Let's start the second one off with this one. So we have colorful, light, colorful, let's put this one, colorful, and dark one next. Let's see what that one is in the middle. We might want to, no, that's, well, no, that's too yellow. See, it's dark, but it's yellow again. Let's do this one next. Yeah, that'll work. And then dark, and then this one, but I think I might want it like this instead. So these flowers are in the middle this time. Like I can always change it, but for right now. So we have just like that, 2 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 pages in each signature. Let's go ahead, since I said I was going to have 3 signatures probably per journal. Let's go ahead and get some more papers out of here and prepare a third signature. So we've got, let's go with the oranges in this one. We've got the kind of dark pinks and reds there, and then the pinks, and then the oranges are up here. So let's pull the oranges out. Let's see, I guess that can pass for, well, I guess that's probably with the pinks, and here's a lot of oranges here, so. This is how you bust a paper pad, right? You pull it apart and make signatures. Okay, this one that I was experimenting is with kind of reds and pinks. I'm going to put that one back there. So we're going to cut these off again. Hope that's not too boring for everybody. But these are really beautiful, and see, I'm not wasting any paper. I've got all my strips here, which I do have a plan for. So we will do the strips in a second, separate video. So we've got 1, 2. I wanted to see how many papers do I actually have here, 3, 4. See, some of these sides are harder to see. I need to turn it onto the side where I can see the dotted line here, so I can see where I'm cutting. Okay. Strips and one paper. Yeah, I was just looking at my paper pads, making sure I wanted to use this one because I had pulled this one out. And the other one that I already used, I pulled these two out in January. They were kind of on the top of the pile anyway, I think. But I was looking through and I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, a lot of them I have bought on sale, so, what's a girl to do if it's on sale? Pass up a $5, double-sided paper pad. How could I pass that up, right? So... well, that didn't cut through, but these two did. And this is, let's see, did I try to cut 3? I think I might have. Let's do this one again. There we go. Okay, let's fold. We're not wasting any paper. And I thought it would be fun to do a bigger journal. I've been doing some smaller ones, and I love all sizes, I mean, any size is handy. And I did do a big one, a bigger size for my, let's see, I think I'll pull this in. This is the second one like this, right? Or no, it's not the same. Oh, this is like the one I have over here. Okay. I can bring this one over because this is the same. Okay, but I folded this out, so I'll fold this one in on this one. But, let's see. So, yeah, I thought it would be fun to do a bigger one. And, let's see, let's fold this one in. And then you have, if somebody wanted a bigger one, this would be available when it's done. And you have lots of room, like even for 4x6 pictures, if you, or any size picture from smaller to 4x6. And even, let me see, I have to measure this. I wonder if a 5x7 would fit in here. Yeah, this is 5, a little over 5.5 inches wide. No, a little over 5 1/4. It's halfway in between 5 1/4 and 5.5. And then it's, this page is 8.5 inches tall right now. As long as I don't have to trim any off for the book covers that I want to use, we'll be good to go. Let's fold this one out the other way. Okay. So hopefully we will have used at least half, by the time I get done folding these, at least half of the paper pad. And I can round these corners later. I can make some flips and pockets and things, but I'm kind of thinking I would like to make a plain one, blank slate for someone to use. I mean, because these pages are so pretty, why cover them up for one thing? And then I could put it and make a little kit, like include some papers that someone could make pockets and tucks with if they want, instead of me making them. And that would be pretty easy with all coordinating papers too, I would think. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 papers. Okay, let's see the first one. These are kind of not too flashy, you know, but very pretty. Let's see if we have one like that in here. Not too flashy, but very pretty. This one. Of course, we can always turn one over. This one, I don't know. I think maybe this one would be a good start. Okay, and then a lighter. Well, no. Let's do this one. Just because we've got light, and then we got dark, bright and pretty, light here, and then light next to the dark, and then bright and pretty. So I did 6 in the other two, so let's do 6 in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, something different. Here we go. Okay, lots of pretty pages. And then this one, which I think I'm going to turn around. Okay. Now I might change my mind if I have 2 of the same. Let's see. This one and this one are the same. So let's take this one out for now. We'll put that in another book. We'll just save it for another journal. This one is the same as that one. Let's see, do we have this one in here? It's, don't know what kind of flower that is, but yes, we do. Okay. Okay, let's see, we've got, are these the same? A lot of these look the same, even though they're not the same. They're very similar, but not the same. See, this one has a yellow flower on it. This one does not. This is all pink flowers. This is one big flower here. Okay, so this one is the same as that one. So it looks like we might need to use this one if we haven't used it yet. Or we might have to use 2 the same. Or we have used, you know what, I think I'm just going to pull another one out from the book. Okay, so what did I do with my book? Got it right here behind me. Since there's a lot of, I was trying to pull out oranges, but there's a lot of pinks in there too. So let's just see what we have here left. This is all we have left after that. Pretty good, right? So let's see, here's a pink one. Kind of looking for a light one because there's a lot of solid kind of bright colors in there. Here's an orange one that we didn't pull out. Okay, let's do this one. Because they're both right here, so I know I haven't used one yet. All right. All right, so I'm going to show you my books in just a second. And maybe you can help me choose, because I said I'm doing one book, one journal, but I have about 5 or 6 books picked out here because I haven't been able to make up my mind. So let's see, where do we need one? Let's put this in the middle for right now. And I'll change them around later if I want to. Okay, so now we have 6 papers in this one. We have 3 signatures ready to go. 3 pretty signatures, but we're going to put writing papers and other papers in here. Okay, so all my strips are there. Let me grab my books. Okay, so this is what I have. I went through my books and took the page that I said I was experimenting with and said, what books will this fit into without me cutting off too much, because, like I said, I don't want to waste the paper. It's pretty paper. So I've got this one, Treasured Friends. I would, of course, take all the paper, you know, pages out and possibly use some if I feel like they would go with the journal. But you can see this one's got blues on it. I just felt like, you know, Treasured Friends, that would be a good cover for a bunch of pretty, really pretty summery colors like this. So that one. This one called to me. I don't know why. It's the Mouse Guard. Never heard of it before, but I apparently bought it, and because I liked it, and I do like it's a very neat looking, cute cover. And free comic book day, I don't know, but I looked inside. It has some really nice end papers here, which I don't know if I'd be able to use with this color, so I might have to change that out. But these, don't know if I would use any of these in here or not. There's some, it's like some whole pages and then some that look like comics. So very interesting book, but don't know. Now this one, let's see, I'll tell you which one I'm leaning toward. I think I'm leaning toward this one right here. This one really grabbed me when I saw it. I was like, wow, this would look perfect with these pages, but I'm going to have to cut them a little. Just a little strip off the side and, you know, see how it fits. A little strip off the top and bottom so I would have even, like this would be even if I cut a strip off the top and bottom of this little page with a border around it. But this is really pretty and it would go well with the colors of these papers. And beautiful end papers in here. And here's the book. These are, you know, vintage. This one is from, let's see if I can find a copyright, 1947. So, and this one too would look good with these colors. It's got the reds on here and black, but it is, it's not perfect. So it would just be, you know, it's nothing I could fix. It would just have to be as, you know, as is for the charm of this cover. It's a little, see, it's not coming, the book's not even, it's not even coming apart or anything. It's worn. It looks like it's pieces worn off here. The spine, I mean, I would put a new spine on here anyway, but it's worn right here around the spine. It's worn around the corners. And so I don't know about this one. I just picked it up because the colors, and I like the Mozart, and it would go well with these flowers, but it would have to be, for the charm of the cover, leave it as is and just add some pages, you know. It's just plain pages in here. It's all about Mozart, and it's from 1956. Well, the latest date is 1967. So, yeah, this would be a good book because I could totally just put, you know, use some of these pretty papers to put in here and take these pages out, make a new spine. But maybe you can let me know. I mean, would you buy a journal with the cover like this? It's kind of, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little, like, look at the cover. See, it's totally not coming apart. But this, whatever's on the front here is, it's not, I'm trying to describe, let me describe it to you. It's not loose. Well, it is loose. Okay. It's loose, but not loose. You know what I mean? It's not coming off, is what I mean. It's loose, but it's not coming off. So I don't know. I don't know how that happens. It's just the way it's made, I guess, that it's, see, and it's causing a ripple because it's loose. So it's causing like waves here. But I just thought, I know I bought it because it's so pretty. You know what I mean? I just love the colors here in this picture. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about making a journal with this. Should I or should I not make a journal with this book? Doesn't have to be with these pages, but should I keep this and make a journal out of it? There's something in here. Good for 2 nights of washing dishes after supper. That must have been from a child. I love you coupon. Isn't that cute? I wonder how old that is. Wow, that's neat. I have to leave that out so I can, that can be a piece of ephemera in a book. I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget about it. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one, because this one I'm leaning toward this one right here. This one also, the colors. This is just a cover. This is all I found when I found this one. Just this cover, but this cover, very vintage, but it's kind of, you know, look how it goes together. But I would have to cut these pages a lot, so I probably wouldn't use that for this. So yeah, that one's off the list. This one, it's A Child's Garden of Verses. So this one I thought would go because it talks about a garden. And see, the inside is garden pictures here. It's got little poems and things in here. And here's some more garden pictures. The back is plain. So I thought, you know, flowers. This is all flowery, so it would go good with the garden type cover. And then this one I pulled out mostly for the size and because it's orange. It's under the apple tree, has a picture of some kids here with their pony or horse. I guess that's a horse. And so, I don't know, I pulled it out because it's orange, but I don't know about that one. And this one too, the colors, a lot of green here. It's a cute cover. And the size too is perfect. So, see Terry and the caterpillar. I could use some of these pages in here too, with those pages. But again, I just don't know. So I'm leaning toward, tell me if I'm right. Should I use this one with these pages? I don't know. I could totally change my mind, but what do you think? Let me know. You guys let me know, because I'm not in a rush to get this done. Like I said, I have another project going on. So I just wanted to, you know, do this for the collab, which is due to be posted tomorrow at 10 a.m. And so got this done. I'll show you real quick before I hang up here with you what I have left of that paper pad. Not too much. This is what I have left. And this is what I have left. These we folded but took out because they were duplicates for right now. So I might fold these and just fold the rest. Or, I want to save some for tags and things to send along with the journal I said, so that, so this is the cover. So let me take this out so I don't get confused on what's left. This, and it didn't have a back cover when I bought it, when it was on clearance. It didn't have a back cover. And this right here. So quite a bit left. Quite a bit to do, make pockets and tags and things with. Journaling cards. So, hope you enjoyed it. Maybe got some ideas of how to, you know, use up a paper pad really fast. Make a bunch of signatures in a good sized journal, and there you go. You've used up a bunch of your papers. So, thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with progress on this one when I get to it. So, thank you for watching and have a good night. Happy crafting.